You want to get promoted at work and it just hasn't happened yet. Maybe you got passed over for the last promotion. So maybe you asked for feedback and you got nothing back. And maybe you doubled down on just doing a great job at your job and still you got nothing. So what do you do in that situation? Why have you not gotten promoted? Well, here are 3 reasons you may not have gotten promoted yet. First, one of my clients, a corporate attorney, really wanted to get promoted and she got passed over for a very big promotion. Now, she had already been promoted, very talented, very bright, very valued in the organization, and yet she was going for the next promotion and it was another big one and she didn't get it. And so what was happening? As we dug, it turned out that there was a style mismatch between her and her boss. My client was really sharp and quick and direct and witty, and it turned out that her boss is a warmer, kind of more human connection person. And so my client was coming across as slightly unprofessional and actually snarky in some situations with her boss. And there was no right or wrong here. It's not that like a sharper, cooler style is wrong and a warmer style is the right one, or vice versa. It's a style mismatch. So where my client thought she was being humorous, her boss was taking it as snarky. So what do? You don't change who you are, but you do adapt. You do consider who you're talking with and thinking, you know what? They need a slightly refined approach. And I can do that. You can pull that out. And she dialed up her warmth with her boss. She dialed up the warmth in some of those big high stakeholder meetings that she and her boss went to demonstrate to her boss that she could do that more warmer approach in those meetings. And she got the promotion. Second, if you're not getting promoted, it may be because they don't see you in the role. One of my clients in financial services really wanted to get promoted. She was talented, she was hardworking, and it just wasn't happening. And as we dug and I encouraged her to get some feedback, she did get feedback that said people just really saw her as one of the gang and not as a leader. One of the specific areas was they said, you know, you are often, as in often, seen kind of chatting in the hall, joking with people. There's nothing wrong with being in the hall and joking with people. It's just that if that's all they're seeing and they're seeing it really consistently, it's going to lead to a consideration and a perspective of you. And so you want to be thinking about, how am I coming across? You want to consider, always consider the optics. Be who you are, and also think, what is that role I want? What does someone in that role behave like? How can I demonstrate that I bring a leadership lens here? And so she thought about it and she made some adjustments and ultimately she got the role. Third, one of my clients in a technology role, great at what she does, and she was ready for a promotion. Now, she had already been promoted in the past. She was already leading a team, and she was solving problems. She was bringing innovative solutions to departments across the company. She was absolutely excellent at what she did. And yet she still wasn't getting a promotion. And as we spoke and as I asked her questions, I found out she hadn't asked for one. If you haven't asked for a promotion, how do you expect to get a promotion? If you're going to be promoted, people want to see you like a rising leader. And rising leaders speak up. They step up. They ask for what they want. They're great at what they do and they take responsibility. And one of those things they take responsibility for is asking for what they want. So it's a sign of confidence, and leaders need confidence. So if you want to get promoted and it hasn't happened yet, ask yourself, is there a style mismatch between me and the people I'm working with? There's no wrong style. There are just different styles. And do I need to flex myself and adapt a little with the people who could give me that promotion to demonstrate to them that, yeah, I'm someone who can speak their language and they can see my leadership through their own lens. And secondly, be thinking about, am I coming across like a leader? Am I acting like a leader acts in terms of how people are seeing me? Just need to consider what the optics are out there. And then third, you're going to think about asking for that promotion. If you have not asked yet, it's time to speak up and to be direct and to make your case and to ask for what you want.